Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Harness Path channel. Today, this morning, I feel to talk a special subject to you. Okay, it's not about family violence. It is on the way. Okay, this subject, it's a special subject. It is a mature subject. Now you can see that from the thumbnail of YouTube, right? It's about sex. But whatever you are going to think about sex, or the new generation, whatever the generation is now or the previous, think about sex and sexual connections, how it affects our energy levels, how it affects our spiritual life. The spiritual life, what I mean in Harness Path, is about your mind, body and soul going to a balanced position to research and search for the ultimate spirit and the soul of the universe, the creator. I'm not meaning about any special religion or any special deities here. This is all about your own eternal soul. I think you understand. I think you understand. Okay, so let me start. In olden days, what people was doing, they seeing sexual connections or sexual interactions about a fixed way, right? Maybe long time back it was in this case. Maybe different interactions, options, and like that, whatever we are doing at the moment. I'm not telling that sexual need is a very bad one. It is very rigid one, and it is not going to give you as any pleasure or happiness. No, it's not. What I'm saying here about how some sort of sexual interactions or sexual intercourses will affect our energy source, whatever we acquire and whatever we are going to acquire. So the thing is, for the universe, you can see that animals they are also having sex, right? They don't have any limits, but they got some sort of special season for them. You know that about dogs, right? Okay. So what is happening in that case? That means they can get their spouse or their person or whatever, the animal, the opposite from anywhere, but in a particular period of time, a season, right? And they will mingle with them, right? And they got a sexual intercourse and they just discharging and having pregnant, or it is about a different way, it is different way. Okay, fine, that's good, right? But for the human beings, it's totally different. We don't have any limitation of seasons. We want always pleasure. New generation especially, they don't even thinking about this. Sex is actually an energy source as well as it decrease your energy level as well, because it's grab your energy as well. Okay, so how this energy levels and spirituality become coordinated? What is the importance, right? Let me go for that, but still I have to tell you. So what is the difference between animals and the human being? Animals, they got soul as well, but they could not recognize. They got mind as well, but they cannot recognize, right? That is what we call as rational power. They don't have even the whatever we having as a free will. They have a system, but we have free will. So what we are thinking, sex is a mode of pleasure. Yes, it is. It is a mode of pleasure. Okay, so how how the sexual connections become popular or more vibrant these days, right? Okay. It was in previous as well, but we don't know because there is no technology there to take a photo and put it in Facebook or something like that, or Twitter or something. It was everywhere, every time it was there. So that's why our forefathers and our ancestors and religious preachers and deity books, everything concentrated about marriage or a contract. Why? They knows the significance of after effects of this energy transactions will affect a person's energy level and spirituality. One reason to control the society, but another reason is to control our own soul, eternal soul and energy level. But we think we restricted. What we think is because of this, our forefathers, and they made a big rule about marriage and contract and legal obligations and this and all to restrict our sexual needs. No, it's not. There is a lot of reasons behind that. Okay. One person at one time. That's a good thing. I will give you the example. Now I have to take a little bit my tea because, you know, in Australia now it's cold. I feel cold. I got a heater here, but still. Okay. So the thing is, what happening? I know sex is a biological need, but at the same time, this sex is also giving an emotional transactions. Even though I know people are there going, I don't want the kids are watching this video, please. Okay. So what I'm saying is, when a person meets another person and they have a relationship and they are thinking to live together, that is a different thing. Okay. But a person is going to only for sex, one night stand. That is the easy version, right? One night stand, a 1 hour stand, one half an hour stand. Like that stands, okay? Biological needs, right? And the experience, fantasies, whatever did, right? The thing is actually, you are spending a lot of money at the same time you're wasting your energy. You know that you're wasting your energy there, and in such a level, right? And not only that, you're wasting your energy in a different level that you don't know. And you're receiving some sort of bad energies from there, that as well. A big issue. How can? I'm not talking about partnership. I'm not talking about girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm not talking about couples. I'm not talking about separated people who are going to get another person and having their own life. That's a different thing. What I'm saying about one night stand, 1 hour stand, half an hour stand, and multi-relationships, options, right? Options. Right. Okay. Then also there are morality in their in options, you know. If they got a wife and kids and they're going for another person for one night stand. Uh, Kind of unethical, right? And the whoever going there, they also knows that it is unethical. Even though they preached, we are just doing the biological need and this and that, we are not having this way and that way. But still, in unconscious level, subconscious level, they knows it is unethical. But they were going. Okay, all right. What is going to happen there? What is going to? You are transiting. You are doing your transaction of your emotional energy. This sex is normally have to come because of love. Is without love, that means that energy is a dull. If you're loving a person or caring a person, is a friendship or whatever, there is a positive energy in there. But if you're going to a brothel and having sex, intercourse, you're releasing your pleasure energy for your own benefit. Even though in families as well they are doing the same, but at the same time they got some sort of attachment to that person. Here they just transaction their energy, wasting the energy. You don't know in spirituality what they said, the sexual energy is the root energy. It's a root chakra, you know, that's the root chakra. That is your sexual energy is connected with the root chakra as well. What is going to happen? When you having intercourse with a person, one night stand, I'm talking about one night stand and this sort of relation, right? This sort of relation, what happened, you don't know how many people they are connected with, how many energies they are connected with. You know, you just paying money or maybe, I don't know, okay, whatever. What happened, that particular person, whoever you are interacting, intersecting, whatever the points, what happened, you don't know the previous person who he is intercourse with that person, the previous day, the previous week, the previous year, even though. Because this is a business, isn't it? So whenever whoever coming there, they will accept, okay, without asking about their character, right? Okay, so they just looking about the physical body of them, okay. Maybe that particular girl or boy may be good person. They are just doing this special job only for their circumstance, because of circumstance. I'm admitting that. But whoever going there, you need to understand whatever and whoever the person, they connected with this person, okay, and the energy transactions happened. Definitely there is energy. You think that is you doing sex, but you are making a transaction as well. You're kissing them, you're doing a lot of things, you're sharing your body, you're sharing your fluids, you're sharing your saliva, you're sharing everything, even though you're wearing protective things. Your mouth fluid, ears, sexual organs fluid, and a lot of other things. It's mingling with other person, isn't it? You're kissing that person, and a lot of other varieties, whatever it is, right? You think it is only a physical thing, only for half an hour or 1 hour. But the problem is your energy, your soul inside and your mind. You said that is, I'm not giving anything for her, or I'm not giving anything for him. But you are. You don't know that. That's a reality. That's why I'm talking now, right? You're giving you good energy, or whatever the energy you got, you're giving to that person. If you are if you are like a sex offender, or you got some sort of psychic disorder, or you got some sort of mental disorder, or you got some sort of disorder about a lot of varieties of disorders, and you are a person who insult and hurting other people, and you going to this person and you giving that energy to that person. Like that, there are a lot of people coming to this particular person for sexual intercourse, whatever. Yes, they will also give various types of energy levels to this person. They don't know either, because they just want to, I'm not blaming them. But whoever going there, you need to understand, if you want to a good life, if you don't want to mood change, if you don't want to hurt again, if you don't want to be what does that mean? Too many things, right? So yes, you're getting some sort of pleasure from there, spending money and getting some pleasure. Yes, you are getting. But after that, you feel depressed. Maybe a few minutes, or maybe half an hour, 1 hour, you feel, oh my God, I got a fresh energy, I feel fantastic. My wife is nothing. My girlfriend is nothing. You feel like that. But the thing is, your subconscious mind and your unconscious mind and the conscious mind as well, giving you a different version of your energy, and they said, you're wrong. You did wrong. If you feel consciously that I didn't done wrong, even though you know inside. Whatever the reason, whatever the circumstance, the energy levels always gives transactions. So whatever the energy you gives to that person, the same way this person receives a lot of other person's energy as well, and transmitting to you. And if you want to be a spiritual, and if you want to respect your soul, I'm not talking about, again I'm telling you, I'm not talking about any special God or creator or anything. No, nothing about creator, nothing about any spirituality, nothing. But at least you know that you got a soul, eternal soul. This soul will get this reflection. This mind will get this reflection. And you will get again diseases. So 3 things. You're getting hurt without your knowledge into your soul. You're getting hurt, your mind, without your knowledge, unconsciously, subconsciously over there, and getting hurt physically after a long time. Maybe suddenly. Nowadays, creator is very fast. Do you know that coronavirus? So what is my, I'm not telling that sex is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It gives good energy, good vibes, good, stamina to go front, give hopes and everything. But you have to take it on a proper way. All right? So what is the difference between you and animal? That's the thing. They are also eating. They are also sleeping. They are also having sex. They also get kids. They go to their own house. House means not like your building, but they got their own. Okay. So what is the difference? You got rational power. You got a understanding of what is good for you, what is wrong for you. What is the best virus for you? What is the worst one for you? So that's the reason ancestors is telling, telling to the generations and their kids that you must have to follow some system. It's not because of to ensure the security of the society. It's about yourself. Physically, when you think, as a man is losing a lot of sperms, reducing the count, isn't it? So I know it is a biological need. I know it is very essential for human life. But at the same time, you need to understand which way I am acquiring, which way I'm receiving this pleasure. It is hurting me. Okay. So here, mind, body, and spirit. That means your whole system. You know, one person is loving another person. They've got some sort of chemical interactions going on. That's already science approved, isn't it? And they feel, they don't know that these kind of chemicals is giving me love. No, they don't know. They're just loving, right? The same way, these kind of energies transactions through the air, through the fluid, through your mind, through your kisses, through whatever you're doing, you think it is pleasure. You exchanging your energy to the another person, and another person is exchanging their energy. And when you come back to your girlfriend or your partner, your wife, you're giving that bad energy to your wife as well. Is an ethical thing. Is an ethical thing. Because you used, or I used, whatever, we used our energy in a bad way or a different way, which is not acceptable. And we are we are exchanging that energy to our closest person, our girlfriend or whoever it is, and giving that energy and wasting their energy level as well is an ethical thing. I said I'm not an yogic person or anything, but that's I don't say that you don't want to have sex. You can. But before that, you have to think about, if you have a relationship and if you have a lot of fantasies in your mind, ask your person, without going and interacting to another one to get something like that, why you don't ask to your own. And you're going there for something to get, and you get that pleasure, and you're getting that kind of all bad energy in your mind and spirit and body, and you're sharing even with your closest one. How worst the situation is. You don't know what are the diseases they got. Even though they every month or every 6 months they got a medical test or something like that. But still, this medical test is only proving about their body structure and physical status, not about their mind. So you got sometimes getting that, and whatever the depression they got, you get one portion of that. Are you thinking about that? I heard about one of my friend asked me how the people who are staying with one person, they are loving one person and they don't have any, they are not enjoying any of their life experience. That's your mistake. That's your mistake. Because if a person, they are respecting their partner, I'm not telling about a marriage or anything, partner. They need to understand your partner. They want to understand their partner and sharing their energy with that person only. Because you got your energy level is not only your energy, it's the energy of your soul. That means your creator's energy as well. You need to understand your soul is a part of the universe. Forget about the creator then. Forget about the creator. Just think about you receiving the food. You think it is you're getting the banana, apple and everything from the shop. This banana and apple are where it is making. The earth is making, right? The wind from the atmosphere, the air from the atmosphere. You receiving all these things and you making up a body structure, you increasing your stamina and everything, and without respecting the system of the universe and not respecting your own eternal soul. You know your body is going to finish one day. And your memories is your actions. You're transmitting as genes to your kids. Chromosome 23. That is the 23 number is very important. 5, 2 means what? Moon. 3 means Jupiter. 2 and 3, 5, Mercury. 23. 23 chromosomes you are giving to your boy or girl. And you're giving these memories. What kind of memory? Your bad actions. Where you going? You're giving, taking all these energies into your soul level and you're transmitting to their generations. Now you understand. Not only to your life, your soul, you're transmitting that to your generations. Okay. If it is different circumstance, like the previous times, the AIDS, that diseases came here, and that time people were very very anxious about sexual relations. Some people, they are unnecessarily get into trouble because of the needle, because of the other things, right? They didn't even have any sexual relationship with the other person, or their partner got, but they don't, and they got in that that diseases. The same way, you don't even think, not only your soul or mind, you, even though your physical body, you're transmitting with the other person and exchanging to that diseases to your partner as well, an innocent person. Okay. And not only that, when you come back to your home, you're thinking about that girl in your brain, or a boy about that brain, or your extra relationship boy in your head, and you come to your husband, or you come to your girlfriend. With that mind, you are doing the intercourse. I'm sorry, I have to tell. What is the point? Did you release that energy of yours from outside before you get into your house? You cannot. You cannot release that. You think you can release it when you wash. No, it's not. You think you can release after a shower. You think you are clean. No, you are not clean. You're not clean. The people who are options, who got options, that also highly, highly affected their soul level and mind level, because they're carrying other person in their head. And not doing any responsibility because they got some sort of things on their mind. If you have a relationship, if you have a sexual intercourse with somebody and coming you come, if you don't know how to re-energize yourself, this is big mistake. You think it is a best thing I can do, explore my, explore my life. This life is so short, so I can expand, I can explore the pleasure. Pleasure is not happiness. Even though the happiness of yours and mine is totally different. This pleasure later become a hurt, then what's the point? As a disease, as a depression. Psychic disorders, psychological problems. And transmitting to your kids. So please aware about this. Please think about this. So please analyze the situation, what the present situation I am going through. Is I am wasting my energy, because the sexual energy is the biggest energy. Biggest energy you're using for getting pleasure. The maximum. Okay. So please understand these sort of things, and I hope you will. I'm not telling that you have to stop it. Take your decision. You also got free will. One of my that I didn't told you. Okay, one of my friend asked me, right? Oh, you these kind of peoples, you getting married, if you separate or you're living alone, or that kind of things and this kind of things. Oh, you're not exploring the sexual energies, no pleasure or anything. Okay, put it in the grave, because that person is thinking this sexual energy is only for pleasure, and the body is only for pleasure. Yes, only the body is pleasure. So that's why that particular person is thinking, oh, okay, put it in your grave. Okay, and love everybody and put it in the grave, because they're thinking and that way. But instead of that, when you're thinking deeply, we know what we are doing, isn't it? That's the biggest thing, you know. We know what we are doing. You don't want my advice, or you don't want my confirmation, or my special tutorial or talks about this. You know inside, but you don't want to take steps, because it is your comfort. You don't want to come out from the comfort zone. You don't want to think about the person who is sitting near to you, whoever your partner, your kids, you know. You don't want to, because you want to explore the things. Why can't you explore from your wife or husband? If you can't, that's a different thing, okay? If you can't, that's a different thing. Even though you have to think about your mind and soul, please. And respect your soul and mind. The mind, at least you're carrying your memories and the duties and everything and sharing to your family and your generations. But your soul, you're carrying everything. You carry everything. So then the death means, what is death? Your body is separated from your soul. So that means you know that there is soul. So please understand that. Please evaluate the things what we are doing without hurting our soul, without hurting our mind, without hurting our person near to you, near to us or whatever. Evaluate everything and do whatever the best you can do it and have a blissful life. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.